Oftentimes, when we step into accountability or coaching problems, we might already have a thought in our head as to what is interfering with the individual's performance. And if we tend to have our negativity bias as that full-on lens, then we might make the error of assumption that the reason they're not performing is related to some sort of personality flaw, like they're lazy or they just don't want to, or whatever it happens to be. And sometimes we also make the error of assumption that they just don't know how, and so they need some additional training. And these, yes, could be reasons as to why. Those are personal motivators and personal skill levels. But we also have social and structural barriers that are involved in why people aren't performing. Our ability as a leader to really listen between what people are telling us and pick the barriers out of that makes our empathy very influential. So empathy is our ability to listen and understand what someone is experiencing. And to have effective empathy, we have to ask really great questions, create a very safe environment, which allows the individual to share everything that's going on in their head. Otherwise, we're only going to get snippets of information. And with snippets of information, we can't solve the problem because we can't diagnose the problem. So by using empathy really well and then listening really well, our assertiveness becomes more influential because we're actually able to pick out of the lineup the important things that the individual has said, put those on the table for us to look at together and work toward resolution. That's how we amplify our coaching and emotional intelligence. So there are multiple skills that line up in order to be an effective coach, in order to be an effective leader in this way. And some of those skills are empathy and assertiveness, but also emotional self-awareness. We have to recognize how we're feeling and make sure we're not bringing that into the equation. Reality testing, ensuring that we're looking objectively at what's really going on, and flexibility, remaining flexible throughout the conversation as new information is exposed.